Uh, all righty. All right, guys. So, this is going to be just the giveaway drawing for the challenge lock, but I wanted to share a couple things first. Um, the lock sport community itself has been absolutely amazing. It's, a hobby I enjoy very much. It's a good outlet for me. Uh, that being said, part of it is challenge locks. Um, I really enjoy them because I feel like they're a way to give back to the community as a whole. Uh, as a challenge lock maker, it's fun being able to come up with a design and see who can or can't open it. Give other people a little bit of fun and share an experience with each picker, and as well develop my skills as a whole. So, with that being said, a lot of this in the community, you have new pickers that come in and they don't necessarily have access to challenge locks or understand what they are. For myself, they are this an expression of different aspects of the skills and the lock sport community. And as I said, a way to give back to different people in the community. The idea behind challenge locks, I personally feel, is you can open them in any way possible. That means if you rake it open, you rake it open. If you single pin pick it, you single pin pick it. As a maker myself, I feel that if I don't account for these things and somebody finds a way to get into it that way, then more power to them. That helps me improve as well. Um, Also, part of the rules of challenge locks are we cover the shipping. We send it out to you, you pick it, send it on to somebody else. And that's really a great way to keep things revolving in the community. I know I ran across a challenge lock a while back, and it was somebody who had passed away during COVID. And I was speaking with Picksmith and a few other people, and they were going about getting it rebuilt because it had lost some pins. This is a way for us to kind of continue on beyond just our little scope of, if you follow belts, and just like I keep coming back to a way to give back to the community. Um, this giveaway, however, is different. I feel like some of the questions I've had when I've put out pictures of different challenge locks and pin work that I've done. I've had people message me and they say, John, we love your pin work. Can we buy a bunch of pins? Well, the thing about it is I feel like selling pins like that is kind of maybe taboo, because in itself we don't necessarily help further it. Because to me, if I sell somebody a bunch of pins, who's to say they don't go put it in a challenge lock and call it, their own challenge lock? I think we all know somebody in the community who's notorious for doing these kinds of things. So this giveaway is going to be a one-off. It does include quite a few challenge lock pins, and this is it right here. It's made in this box. The inlay is actually a glow-in-the-dark reddish color. So what I've done is this. I've included two plugs. This first plug lets you learn serrations, just kind of by themselves, but it's a really good way to learn when you're setting stuff to shear and to give a little extra bit of a challenge. The challenge lock itself has overmilling, undermilling, mild serrations in it, and a couple of nasty little pins. Now, what I've also done is with this having these grub screws, as I said, this is a repinnable CL. So I've included a hex wrench so that way whoever wins this will have a way to get into it fairly easy. And we'll get into these pins here in a minute. I'll also have this key set up for it. As y'all can see, it does in fact work. So, with that being said, I have included several different driver pins. Also, I have done 2 of each of the key pin bitting size. And that is what we have here, as well as some driver pins, extra springs, an extra ring for the back, retainer ring, the ring for this should it fall out, because that actually helps keep this core stable from horizontal movement. Also, I've thrown in a couple different styles. You have torpedo key pins and you have some serrated key pins that I've handmade. I've also thrown in a ball chain driver pin, and then there are some other driver pins floating in here. Now, I will be adding 2 more pins to this for whoever wins. So once I do the drawing, I will have y'all reach out to me and we will talk. And if you have any specific key pins or driver pins that you would like added into this, I am more than happy to make them and throw them in that. Unlike other challenge locks, this is not one that you should send off. Now, by all means, if you want to share it with people, you are more than welcome to. But I just want you to understand that this will be yours. Don't feel like you need to spread this around the community. I say that for 2 reasons. One, it's a drawing. It's a 100 sub giveaway, and I feel like this is something that, plays to some strengths of mine. It also lets me put a little bit of myself into it as a thank you for the 100 subs. And 2, there's also going to be a bag of handmade pins in here. And again, part of the concern with spreading pins around is that, you don't necessarily know if somebody's going to try to make a CL and then send it off and then say, hey, this is my pin work, regardless. So, for the last month or so, I've had all of y'all coming on and commenting CL Junkie. I posted a post yesterday with all of the names on this list. It is 63 of y'all entered in this. I have set it up on a wheel on this. And let me get this pulled up, and then we will do the drawing. Well, if it will. Load up. Sorry, this is an old phone, y'all. Normally I like to do these things kind of fast just to have it done. There we go. Okay. If I can get it to load. There we go. Alrighty. So that is everybody's name plugged in. I took about 20 minutes before I started this video and got everybody's name on here. So let's spin the wheel and see who wins. And again, no matter who wins, man, seriously thank all of y'all for doing this and for subscribing to the channel. This community is absolutely one of the most important parts of this. It is a hidden gem among people of many different hobbies, you know, and honestly, out of all of the hobbies I have, I can't think of any community that is better and more genuine and honest and just willing to help everybody grow as a whole than the lock sport community. So let's do the drawing. And McD Poor, congrats, buddy. You have won this repinnable challenge lock. So I will reach out to you shortly. And as I said, I will sit down with you. And if there's any kind of pin that you would like added into this, I am all about making it for you. You all know I go kind of crazy on my piston pins. I didn't want to go too wild with the ones that I had included in here, first off, until I'd actually talked to the person who won this. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in real quick, man. Y'all are amazing. And seriously, keep doing what you do. You know, y'all show love. Y'all are all progressing in the lock sport community, and it's really great seeing a bunch of people that, you know, are coming in and really playing to their strengths and growing into the community and becoming staples of it. You know, as our good buddy Lockchuck here, you know, people who we see just be these, I hate to say it, and sorry, Lockchuck, old head, you know, but seeing like a new guard come in and seeing people like you that set an example for the next generation coming in. And seriously, guys, that's what this is all about. You know, it's a big family. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I've got my little girl at the house with me. I've got nothing but love for all of y'all. And seriously, thank you again so much. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful night.